Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be talking about a couple of roster moves that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have made the past couple of days. This all started on December 11th. As you guys can see here, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers waived cornerback Keenan Isaac, and then the next day, they had actually released V. Jones from the practice squad. After that, a couple of different things happened because you had one opening on the practice squad, one opening on the active roster. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers signed wide receiver David Moore to the active roster from their practice squad. That left them with two openings on the practice squad at that point. They brought back Keenan Isaac to the squad, and then they also brought back long snapper Evan Deckers to the practice squad as well. And, these are a couple of moves that are interesting. Obviously, in the case of V. Jones, not necessarily a situation where they need the depth at linebacker anymore, considering that J.J. Russell is healthy now, Servassier Dennis is healthy now, K.J. Britt is healthy now, and Levante David is healthy now. You didn't necessarily need that extra linebacker on the practice squad. At cornerback, you still have Jamel Dean dealing with some injuries. We'll probably talk about that later today. I guess it always helps to have a backup long snapper. Why not, right? You could potentially have him as some future long snapper guy in that situation. And David Moore. Can we talk about David Moore for a minute? Because David Moore is a guy that I've been wanting to see more of in this Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. I'm a David Moore guy, okay? And I'm not afraid to admit it. I think that I am very intrigued about the possibility of David Moore getting some more opportunities in this wide receiver room. I mean, you look, so far this year, he's only had 2 targets, 1 catch, and 11 yards. He did have 1 target, 1 catch, 11 yards in that Atlanta Falcons game. Is this a sign of more things to come? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, he's now to the active roster. That does show the Buccaneers having some level of interest in potentially wanting to use him more. And, a lot of that can also be in terms of the different types of injuries that the Buccaneers have had. Fun fact, by the way, David Moore played 21% of the offensive snaps in that game versus the Atlanta Falcons, 34% on special teams. So, he's getting a few things done in there, but Chris Godwin's been banged up this year. You have Russell Gage, who's been out for the entirety of the year. Trey Palmer's done some good things. Raheem Jarrett is on the injured reserve. You have some need at depth for the wide receiver position, right? And I think David Moore is a guy that can slot in and maybe give you a little something. I don't think that that's crazy to say. I don't think that that's a hot take or anything along those lines. Just see what the vet can do. Right? He's still only 28 years old, 6 feet tall, 219 pounds. Maybe a little shifty with it. I liked what I saw from David Moore in the preseason and training camp and whatnot. Give him an opportunity. That's all I ask, right? Just give the guy an opportunity, and maybe it starts, right? Maybe it starts this upcoming week versus the Green Bay Packers. We'll be talking about that game also later this week, probably tomorrow. But, just a couple of interesting moves here. Right? Just a couple of interesting moves. You have David Moore in there. You have Keenan Isaac and Evan Deckers. But, David Moore's the interesting name for me. Okay? It is. And maybe we'll see V. Jones somewhere down the line again. Wish him nothing but the best as well. But give David Moore a chance. That's all I ask, folks. I just want to see David Moore go out there and do some cool things. You never know who's going to make an impact. I'm always rooting for guys who get an opportunity. You guys know how I roll. I root for the most, what some people would call random of players, but me, I see potential and opportunity. And I see potential and opportunity with David Moore. And I want to see what the guy can do. Throw him in there more than 21% of the offensive snaps for a game, right? Maybe give him like 35, 40. Who knows? Maybe he'll get some really cool plays going there. Just something to consider. But guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions about all these little roster moves that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers made down in the comment section. Well, I shouldn't say little. All these awesome roster moves that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers made down in the comment section below. I rescind the little tag on this. Terrible. But let me know what you guys think about all these roster moves that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers made. Would love to get your guys' thoughts and opinions on it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys all enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now. And go Bucs.